everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Caden Finch and I am excited because this is the second video in our how to use a looping pedal with your cigar box guitar lesson. And today's video we got some exciting things. I'm actually going to show you how you can take your plain Jane cigar box guitar and turn it into a full band. I'm talking drums, bass. You're not going to want to miss this video. So without further ado, grab your 3-string CBG, tune it up, and let's get started. Alright, so how can we go from this simple 3-string cigar box guitar to a full band sound? First off, let's go ahead and see how we can use the cigar box guitar and turn it into a drum set. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at how we can use our cigar box guitar as a drum set. So if we look at a drum set, the most notable things we have is the bass drum, or what we'll call the kick, and a snare, and what you would consider the hi-hat or a shaker or some kind of sound like that. So the first thing we're going to look at is the kick. This is going to be the heartbeat of your drum set. What we're going to do is we're going to be in 4/4, so that means that's 4 beats per measure, and we're going to be looking at a kick drum. So what we can do for a kick drum is take our hand and I kind of cup it like this, and back kind of over the bridge of your guitar I hit it, and that, see how that kind of gives us a bass kind of sound? And you can play around and kind of feel where you get most of that bass sound, but that's how you would do a bass sound. And so we're just going to do kind of like a real easy, just 4 on the floor, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can practice that. Now let's look at how we can add a snare in. So there's a couple ways to do this. You can either pop the string, or what I like to do is take my middle finger and kind of snap it down right here in the middle of the box. So you can kind of snap your finger down, and that gives a really nice kind of snare sound. So what we're going to do on the snare is, this is doing the 4 on the floor, right? So on beats 2 and 4, we're going to add the snare hit in. So it's going to sound like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we don't obviously have to do that all together since we're doing a loop, but just for example. So we go really, really slow. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Bass, snare, bass, snare, bass, snare, bass, snare. And that's basically going to be your 4 on the floor. Now, what we can do for a hi-hat is a couple different things. We can either take our pick and rake across with the strings muted, so I'm just lightly have my hand just touching the strings and deadening them, so you can use that as kind of your hi-hat. So you can do like 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a, or what I like to do is kind of get more of a shaker type of sound, is I take my hand and I actually do kind of the Tom Morello thing, if you know who that is, and kind of wipe my hand across the strings. So I can do that 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So we're going to be doing what's called an 8th note right there. So it's going to be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Alright, now that we learned how to use our cigar box guitar for a drum set, let's go ahead and put it into a practical example. So if you haven't seen the first lesson video of the looping series, go check that out, because that will show you the basics of how to use a looping pedal. I'm going to be again using the Digitech Jam Man just for this example, but this will pretty much work with any looper that's out there. So let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to build the loop. We're just going to be in open E tuning, so EBE. I'm going to be playing the open string, just all three. I'm going to be playing the 3rd fret, the 5th fret, and the 6th fret. And it's going to be kind of a rock groove, so it's going to sound like this. So again, I'm going to step on the 1 to record on the looper, and then I'm going to step on the 1 again to have that loop continuously over and over and over again. So we're going to play that, get the groove in our head. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there we go. Now let's add a bass part in. So now we got our bass groove in there, right? Now, let's work on our drums. Now let's add our snare drum in. And then last, let's add some hi-hats in there. And there you go, that's our groove. Now we can kind of just jam over it, right? And there you go, guys. That's how you build a simple full band sound with just you, a cigar box guitar, and a loop station. Alright guys, and there you have it. How to use your cigar box guitar and transform it into a full band sound with just a cigar box guitar, a looping station, and your imagination. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Man, it has been so awesome. I know the videos have been rolling out slow. It is just a crazy time of year right now with holiday stuff going on and church stuff going on. So I promise I'm still here and I'll be trying to get you guys more content out there. And in the meantime, we got one more lesson in the looping series. I'm going to be showing you guys some advanced looping techniques. So we're going to be taking a look at the big boy. We're going to be taking a look at my Boss RC300 and how to build a song and using some different techniques for drums like beatboxing and yeah, how to stop and start and using multiple loop stations. So if you're into that, stay tuned for that next video because it is going to be epic. And after that, I want to know, what content do you guys want to see? Do y'all want to see more lesson videos? Do y'all want me to break down some more classic rock songs for you guys? Or do you enjoy the goofy, funny videos like me trying to learn how to play an AI song or stuff like that? Let me know in the comment section below. And yeah, that does it for another video. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye now.